this is Botany and Board. I am Bailey, and today I have another solo playthrough for you all. Today we're going to be checking out Bad Company. So we will go ahead and take it to the board. Alright, so I have here set up Bad Company. I am Robbin'Hood, and this is my gang of members that are going to be helping me to complete heists. I have 2 heists here set up currently. I am trying to outrun the police. They are currently set up on 6. I start here at the finish. If at any point the police catch up to me, end of the game, finito, everyone, I lose. So we will be trying to, first and foremost, outrun the police. Secondly, we're going to be trying to score as many points as possible because the solo mode is a beat your own score and beat the police for sure. But beat your own score after that. 60 points is the 60 plus points is the holy grail of the solo achievement here. We have less than 25 is like you're a respectable, law-abiding citizen. Shame, shame, shame on you. And it says that. That wasn't for me. 60 plus is a criminal genius. Sorry, 1 second. A little cough in my throat. So 60 plus is a criminal genius. I have only gotten, I've been in the 40 through 49. I don't think I've ever gotten 50 plus. I'd have to go back and look at my BGG stats. But I think I've just been in this middle here tier. So maybe today we can exceed 50. That is my goal with you all here today. Okay, so if you guys have not played Bad Company, the solo mode plays predominantly like the multiplayer. I actually have only played it solo thus far. Wyatt has not played it with me as of yet. But you grab a player board just like normal. You grab 3 heists. You pick 2 of them. So I picked these 2 down here. These are the available heists, including the top of the deck, which this one is. Oops, no, that's perfect. Okay. You also see there are these necklaces. It's a little bit different in the solo mode in that I have to, once I get 3 symbols on a completed heist that are the same, I get that necklace. So for example, this one has the money bag. This orange necklace is the money bag. Once I have completed cards, this one and say this one, after I had it, I would then have 3 money bags, which will allow me to take this necklace. As soon as I get the necklace, I go ahead and get a point, and I make one of my gang members wear it. And then each time they're activated, I will actually get another point. So the necklaces are a good way to get some ongoing points. So I am going to be trying to maximize getting 3 perhaps of each type that I can. So I got to have a couple and a couple going on here. So it looks like maybe the first thing I'd want to do is complete either the money bag or the gold bars to try to get a 3 and get a necklace out. These are my starting gang members. However, I can recruit. So over here we have this board, and you'll see that this is me hanging out down here. I'll actually lay myself down so you guys can see me better. I get to be purple. How fun is that? If I'm not green, well, I used to always be blue, but if I'm not green, then I'm purple. Because which colors? Purple, green. Yes. So I am currently had the spot here, which lets me know that I need to pay 3 money if I want to recruit someone, and then I kind of move along. The next one will cost 3, next one will cost 4, 4, 5, and so on. When I recruit, I will draw 3 of these people from the top of the deck. I will look at them. I will choose 1. You'll see there's a few things on the person. So they have victory points at the top. At the end of the game, if I were to say, have bought, let me see if I happen to get lucky. Okay, let's say that I bought these on 2 different turns and I had this person of 5 and this person of 5. They'll just lay here like this and just keep getting longer and taller, and they have the longest pants with a couple belts, couple fanny packs, everything everyone needs right here. So if I happen to have her, at the end of the game I just get 1 victory point, whereas I would have gotten 1 also if I wouldn't have had her, but you don't get 2 victory points at the end. You only get the topmost one showing. However, when a 5 is rolled, if I were to have had both of these people built up, I would get the $2, the glove, token to put over here, and a drive symbol. The drive symbol will let me move around on here and outrun the police, because that is very important in this game, because again, as I said, we will lose entirely if we let the police catch us. So, can't have that, can we? No, we can't. Okay, so I have my 2 starting heists. I have my Robin Hood gang of members here. I am at the 3 space, ready to go. I have my 5 die. The police are at 6. I'm at the starting line. I start with $2. Last thing is that this black die is the police die, and they're gonna move 1 extra. So if this says 0, they're still gonna move 1. If this says 1, they're gonna move 2. I can, after I do this, on my turn, I'm going to roll these die. I'm going to assemble a number. So I can use any of the die. I could make a 5 and an 8. I mean, I can make a 5 and an 8. That's all with I rolled 3 4s. And then if I wanted to say reroll, though, I was like, I don't want an 8. I don't need a mask, which I do, but let's say I didn't. Or let's say I didn't want the money. I didn't want this 5. So let's go ahead. I could go and re-roll as many dice as I want for $1, including the police die. Okay, so that is kind of how the rounds go. I'm going to be rolling dice, and then I'm going to activate my gang members. I'm going to be completing tasks based on what I get, moving around here, seeing if I want to recruit anybody, and then it ticks back up at the top of the round. If we have not triggered in-game, in order to trigger in-game, once I have completed 6 heists, we'll trigger the in-game. Or if any player, so it would have to be me, reaches the red part of the police, or red part of this track, because if the police were to reach there, they must have beat me getting there, and then therefore I would have lost. So that is how the game works. It's very simple, and I love that about it. It was so easy to flip through the rule book and get to the table instantly. So I really appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and get going. All right. Start off with my beginning roll. Okay. Terrible on that. Wow. Okay, so this is good though. So 12 and a 10. So I think, in this regard, he's going to go 2, but I happen to get all driving things. And so I'm just going to roll with it. So I'm able to drive forward 3 spaces. So I will go 1, 2, 3. I passed forward this $2 space. I will get an extra $2. And then because I activated my 12. Sorry if I went too fast. These 2 total to 12, so I get 2 driver spaces. These ones total to 10, so I got the 1 driver space. And then I could pay $1 to re-roll this if I wanted, but I think, do I re-roll? I think I'm just going to since I was okay with mine and I got to move like quite a few on that, I'm going to go ahead and let him move 3. 2, 3. Okay. Next up, I can see if I want to recruit anything. I will do a recruit, so I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 cards. We have number 7, 9, and 11. So I can get a mask, a flashlight, and $2, and worth 2, 1, and 1. I think I'm interested in the 7, because if you guys have played Catan, you know that 7 is the most probable die roll you can get whenever you use a standard 6-sided die. So I will go ahead and get the 7. So now, next time I roll a 7, I will get a mask and a flashlight, and at the end of the game, she's worth 1 point. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. On to the next round. So I had to pay my $3, excuse me. I move up 1 on the recruitment, and I have $1, so if I get in a tip and need to reroll, I do have 1. Okay. I need a dice tray, clearly. Okay, so we have a 10 so far, and an 8 is what I could make these to be. I'm okay with the mask. I'm okay with driving. So I think I'm okay with keeping that. And 1, so they're going to go 2. So they'll go ahead and do that. I like to set this by it once I've done the move, because you guys know me. I lose my train of thought. I'm like, did I do that? Okay. So 1 forward movement. You also will see there are shortcuts involved, but if I do the shortcut, I don't get the bonus. So currently the police is far enough behind me that I'm not going to take shortcuts, and I'm going to just cruise on so I can get that extra $2. And then a mask. So I'm going to take one of these handy dandy tokens here and put it on here. And I think on the basis of, I'm either going to try to get the gold bars or the thing. Either one doesn't exactly matter. One per the money. I'll go ahead and do this one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so go ahead and mark off the mask. And then we will tee it back up. Ooh, I do have $3 again, so I could go ahead and get a recruit. And that just risks the option I won't be able to re-roll though if I don't like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I want to just get my engine going, so to speak. So 3 more cards. 10, 9, and 11. I like the 10 because he can drive already, which is pretty handy. Flashlight. There's not a ton of times I need, I mean, there's a little bit of flashlights, but not like that many. Versus the glove, there are more gloves that are needed. 11 is a lock and a glove. And he's worth 2 points. I'm going to barrel up on the 10 because I could see myself wanting to make that because of the fact that I have to outrun the police so much. I'm interested in driving. And driving fast at that. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin. Oops, sorry. So we did 3. So next time we'll have to spend 4 if we want to recruit. Okay. Ooh, a 10. Okay, so I probably will keep that because I already have a person doubled up over there. This would be a 5. Should give me some money. I'm also okay with that. And this will be 2. And I think I'm cool with that. So I'll just keep those as that. So go ahead and get a 2. A 10, I'm going to get a flashlight. Let's go ahead and cover the flashlight and then a drive symbol. Driving forward, and the police will go 2. Okay, and then I only have $2, so I will not recruit anyone because I can do it if I wanted to. And reroll. See, as you can see, the solo mode moves super swiftly, which I really appreciate. And it's very, very rules light. Okay, so I can make a few different numbers here, so let's see. So I probably want to make a 7. Could make a 4, get another mask, and I do need a lot of masks. I don't like this. I don't like the 2. But since I'm okay with this, again, I'm gonna let him do it. 1, 2, 3. Just hope I start rolling better on those. Okay, I'm gonna get a mask, a flashlight, and a mask. So 3 task tokens. A mask, a flashlight, and a mask. Moving right along. Okay. I don't have enough money to recruit anyone, so I'll keep going. Alright. A 1, that was better. Have the 10 again, so I think I'm cool with that. Activate 1. And a 7. Yep. Good with that. Those are both of my things that I doubled up in. Nice. Okay, and then I'm cool with them moving 2. So 1, 2, they go. They're getting very close to me. They're only 1, 2, 3 away. So I'm going to need to focus on driving for a bit and then try to take the shortcut before they catch up to me. All right, so 7. I need a mask and a flashlight. Ooh. Ooh, do I want to re-roll my 7 actually? Because I already got a flashlight here too. That's okay. I'll do it because then I'll get kind of a twofer. So as you can see, since I can't put my mask immediately on, I have to put it over here in my station. And once I get 2 of these, I'm able to convert it to whatever task I wanted. And then likewise over here, I got a couple flashlights. So this flashlight from that one and this flashlight from this one. And then I clear those tasks. Now I get a special cube ability. Let's see what we got. $3. That's nice. Take that. I probably need some of that money to do some re-rolls so that the cops do not catch me. Okay, and I'll just put that up there since I already have gotten the goods from it. And then a 1 space of drive, which gives me an extra card. So this one means that I'm able to do an action to the right or left. So let's say I actually made an 8, I could choose to do a 7 or a 9 instead. And this can just hang out and I can use it when I would like to. So I currently do have enough money to recruit and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So, recruit we shall. 3. Ooh, some more driving and some more money. Money is good. Do I make the 4 juicy, or do I want to make the 7 even more interesting? I also do need some blocks, so if I wanted to make the 11, and I do need to drive. Driving is nice. So then a 10, 11, or a 12 could be useful for driving. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go for the drive. Okay. And back to the top. We have another 10 and a 4, so I could have made the 4 better. I'll keep it. I do need to get the locks and the gloves. I mean, so I could have kept this and tried to reroll to get an 11, but I think I'll keep this and do it like this. So we have here, we're going to move from 4 to 1, 2. He's getting uber close to us, and I don't like that. But we are going to go get a flashlight again. And then a drive token. So we'll move forward 1. Okay. And then also another mask. And the mask, again, I don't have it currently, but I'll put it right here. And this allows me to clear this to get a token of my choice. I have 1 glove out in 1 lock. I'm going to cover the glove because of the fact that I have another glove over here I need, so I'll do that one. Okay, they've already moved, so I will re-roll. Need some driving. We're going to have to spend our $1. Okay, I can could keep the 10. I might just keep the 5. And reroll all of these, actually. Yeah. Okay, so pay the $1 to reroll all of these, and hopefully this 2 especially. I'm going to roll this first. This is lower. Yes, so much better. Okay. So not exactly what I wanted, but not terrible. It's just unfortunate because I keep getting this flashlight and mask, and if I had a card that had the flashlight and mask, that would have been excellent, but I don't right now. Okay, so we're going to go through the 10 again, though, because I do need to drive for sure. And the flashlight will get me another thing. So flashlight, clear those, drive, and I get my ability. 2 victory points. So I'm going to go ahead and go up. 1, 2, and just go ahead and discard that. And then 7. So I get a mask and a flashlight. Mask, flashlight. All right, that's all she wrote. So they do move 1 up. Even though they got a 0, they always move 1 extra. So they're still close to me, but I'm about ready to take the shortcut. Okay, 0, great job. 5, get me some money, which wouldn't be bad. 7 is still not what I need, though. But I don't have any money to re-roll, so 5 it is, and 7 it is. Again, a mask and a flashlight. Flashlight, mask. Mask will turn into a thing of my choice, which will be the lock, which will be great, because then this means we get to complete this. And then as well as over here, we got these 2, which will give me one of these. 2 more victory points. 1, 2. So we've done that, and then $2 from the number 5. The police car will move forward 1 more. Okay, there's 2 spots behind me. They're chasing right on my tail. Okay, so I clear this. I'll go ahead and put this in my completed area. Now I have 2 money bags, so again you would check to see in the solo player game if you had 3 of the same symbol, which I don't yet, so that I'm going to refill, and I am going to get that money bag so that I can try to work on that one. Okay. And on we go. So, ooh, I do need a 9. because that is the glove and that's what I needed. And then a 4 is a mask. Okay, okay, sure, yeah, that'll work. I'll take it. So a mask and a glove, and they move 1 space. Woo! I need to drive though, so desperately. Okay, this one is complete. Oh, I almost forgot. Whenever I complete a thing, I get a loot card as well, and I just want to double check that I am doing that correct, but I'm pretty sure. Draw a loot card. Oh, that's only if it's an immediate effect, so you don't immediately get one just because you finished one. Okay, yeah, so I didn't get any other loot, so that is all. All right. We have completed this card. Put it over here. And then I need to fill up, and I want one with gold. So I already have gloves over there, so I think I'm going to go for this one, and since it needs a little bit different things in this one. I love this one. So this one over here means once you have that, you get 1 free reroll without having to spend $1, which is huge in a solo game to reroll this dang thing. Because he's on my trail. I need a 12 right now. And a 10. I need a 10 and a 12. Or a 6. 6 will drive. 6, 10, 11, 12. That's not at all what I wanted. Okay. Oop, that was a 1. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that. So this is a 6. So I think I'll keep that to drive. And a 5 and a 1. So I'm going to try to reroll, spend 1 to reroll because I need to drive more. Gotta drive better. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use my thing to go to the left or right so that I can drive twice because this is just getting 2. So 1, 2, take the shortcut. Give me a little bit of breathing room, and then they will just move 1 up. Okay. And so since I did I went through here, so I do get a loot card. But I passed this, since I went around, I don't get this one, but I did get that one on my way in. So I get one other little marker. I don't know what I want to use it for yet, so I'm just going to hang out with that. I've used that guy. Okay, I have 1 measly dollar. But I'm feeling less stressed now that I have went through the shortcut. And there's another shortcut right here as well. Okay. So now I feel like I can focus more on my things. Okay. 0. I do need a mask for 8, but I really want an 11. So I'm going to actually try to reroll because I want to get some. I guess I could do 9 though and get the glove. And 4, that's fine. I'll just keep it and save my $1 since I did good on this roll. So he'll just move 1. And then 4 will get me a mask, and 9 will get me a glove. Glove and a mask. And I'm close to getting a tool, and then once I can put the necklace on, that'll help me with the victory point situation. Okay. Okay, good roll on this one. Seven, max, that's perfect for that. And 6, drive, okay. Yep, I'm cool with that. So drive 1, and then I get a mask and a flashlight, which will complete this, which gives me a loot card. $3. Nice. So I could recruit somebody, but then that takes away my ability to do a reroll. Alright, so this one is complete. Now you will see that I have reached where I can put on a necklace. And I think I will put a necklace on... I've been doing a lot of 7. I'm going to put a necklace on 7. So now when I get that, I'll get an extra point. And then I also, just from buying the necklace, in general, I think it's 1 point, but I'm going to double check. You gain a necklace, immediately score 1 point. Perfect. So I'm now at 5. Shoe just a little bit away from 60. So 2 points times each person is kind of cool. But then this one gives me 3 guaranteed with the gold bars. But this only takes 4 to get, so I could get a necklace quicker. I already have a lot of gold bars. I'm going to try this one. Oh, actually, no. Do I want this one? Because I like that free reroll. Yeah, doing that one. And plus I get 1 point for each money bag, so I want this one. Okay. Very good, very good. And then, ooh, next time I could work on that one to get the 3 in that, and this will have the 3 in that. Excellent. Okay, so I have set up my next heist, and we're ready to, do I want to recruit? Do I want to recruit? Because I am a little bit away from them at this point. Did I move them up 1? I'm going to move them up 1 because I don't know that I did. Okay. Let's recruit. I'm going to be bold. Come on, good recruit. So master dollars, 5, 6, 11. I could beef up 11 and have it make some money. 6 though, I have been trying to drive, and then I'll get a mask. I'll go for the 6. Okay. On we go. Yes, needed that to drive, and then we'll just have to take this as a mask for 4. And I'll go 2, 1, 2, but then I'll also go 2. So 1, I'm gonna go the long way because I don't want to trigger the end game yet because I'm not ready for that. And so 1, 2, and then we get a mask. I don't know, you guys. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think maybe myself and the police were just driving too fast. We were in a street race. The side quests, the heists were, like, going by us. Like, not important at the moment. Okay. Can drive fast again. Well, I can keep the 9 and get that. That would help me. Okay, let's just do this again since I got it. So 1, 2. He will move 1, 2. I get a loot. Another checkbox. I get this one. I'm going to use one of this checkbox for the mask. So now I'm in the free reroll situation. Here. Bless you. Wyatt's sneezing, if you're wondering who I'm blessing. Okay, so I've done that. They have moved. We need a new heist. So I said I was going to get the gold ones. Or the diamonds, whatever these are. Okay, on we go. Did I recruit? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, I didn't move my thing. So it cost me 5 the next time I want to recruit anybody. I think we're going to be at the end soon. 11. It's the first time we got that. Another 11. So if I drive, though, we're done. If I do double drive, we're done with that. So if I do a 10, but that'd be a double drive. And I don't have any money though, so we're gonna have to force the end game. So that wasn't exactly what I wanted to happen here. So I think we're gonna have a very low scoring game. But we were really fast. That's what's going on. Okay, so we will have to do the... I haven't even activated my number 7 once I put the necklace on her. Guys, you guys. Okay, so 11. I mean, I can make a 12 and a 10, but that doesn't... I'll just stick it with 11 and 11. Okay, so I just have 2. So we'll get 2 locks here. And then we will also get 2 drive symbols. 1, 2. Which does give me 2 victory points. Okay. I do have this, but I haven't used it yet, but it is there. And then they will move 2. 1, 2. Okay, so now that I have crossed into the red, it'll trigger the end game. So I do not roll for the police on the last one, I believe. Okay. No dice can be re-rolled. I just roll the 4 golden dice. I activate them, and then we go ahead and go into final scoring, which is going to be super low. Spoiler alert. Oh, and I haven't even got it. I haven't used my 1. I could have used that last time, actually. I was sleeping on it. I have a free re-roll. Yeah, I could have used that to not do the 211 to trigger the end game. I could have done something else, so that was a misstep on my part. Okay. Oops. All right, so we really need... So no re-rolls are allowed. Even though I have this ability on the final turn, no re-rolls are allowed. So I do have my 9. I want to do that. Should give me the 1 glove. And then an 11. Ooh. But I need a 10 to get the flashlight. That'll actually get me another point too if I drive forward. And 10. That'll give me another point. 2 flashlights. No, I didn't get the right thing, but I at least get a point out of it. Okay, so I guess I'll do that. So we'll do 2 flashlights. And 2 drives. 1, 2. Man, you guys, this is not a very good score. This is going to be like my lowest scoring one, as per usual, I feel like, when I try to play with you guys. Okay, then. So I guess I'll cash this in and just make this a glove. So close. 1 glove away. And, okay. So we will proceed into final scoring, which again will be not great, but we will do it anyway. Okay, final scoring. You go ahead and flip these face up for final scoring. Any points on completed heists is first. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points from there. So maybe at 19. Okay, any points from final scoring on completed... Oh, I did that kind of with that. Any points on collected loot cards. I already did that as I went. Visible points on upgrade cards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25 points. 2 points for each necklace I possess. I only possess 1. 1, 2. And I never even got to activate the 7 after I put that on. And then 1 point for every 2 markers on any active heist storage anywhere rounded down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 2 rounded down. So just 2 more points for that. And then I would lose 3 points, but again, in the solo game, you actually just lose completely. And that is all my score. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. So I only got, on that round, 29. You may be a criminal, but do not quit your day job. That was awful. Okay, so I think we should try again. Like, that was very bad. I'm looking up for you in my BGG score, actually, in the meantime. That way we can just talk about what, how I've done in other times. Because it's not as bad as this. Wyatt's going to come over here and yell, like, not yell at me, but laugh at me in the face. All right, so my plays that I vlogged. So I played 3 times before this today. So I scored 50 on my first play, 46 on the next one, and then 40 on the next one. And today I scored 29. A little bit of discrepancy. But what I think that comes down to is I was really driving really quickly, so I kind of sped through the game instead of making it last. But yeah, so let's just do another, since it's so quick, let's just do a quick reset up and let's see if we can do a little bit better. So put all of these to the bottom. Okay, I get to pull 3 cards again, and I get to pick 2 that I want. And this one has 6, and this one has 3. And I think I'm just going to this time go... Oh, does this mean reroll that die for $1? What does that mean? Oh, set it to 0. If you pay $1, you get to set it to 0. Could be kind of cool. I'm going to go for the points, because last time, points were an issue for us. For me. I'm including you with that. Okay, so I am reshuffling here. Sorry, you guys cannot... See, there you are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, get rid of all these guys. Shall we get a new gang? We could get a new gang. Let's be the emotional 11. That's what we are now. Because we just got beat practically. I mean, we didn't lose against the police necessarily, but I feel like I got beat. Like, you're not a criminal. You're a regular good citizen. Okay. But now the emotional 11 are here, and this lady is ready to rock. You can tell by her striped socks, pink glasses. It's gonna be great. These are my 2. These ones go away. Well, the necklaces are set up and ready. Also going to do a double check that I am in fact recording. I am back and we are on record. I think I'm going to put my hair up for this one. I think maybe that'll help us. I'm also sweating, so ignore the sweat pits if I have some. Huh?
I put my hair. Check my
nails, yeah. It's can't see myself, so it's really hard to tell what I'm doing. All right, cracking knuckles, gonna do better this time. Reset down here to 3, reset to 0. I'm okay with just leaving both of those hang out like that. I'm good with just continuing. See more of the deck. Okay. On we go. Much better start. Much better start. Okay. We have a 10, which is good for our glove, and a 5, another glove. Okay, I'll take it. Couple of gloves. Let's go this one. this one. Because I do want to get that loot card, because that is handy. Okay, and they move forward 1 space. Looney, don't be grumpy. We talked about this. So I start with $2. So if I do want to re-roll their police car, I could. So a 7 could be used to drive, and a 5 for another glove. I'll take that, and I'll just be okay with that. So 1, 2. I drive 1. I get another glove. Okay, I'm all done with the gloves now. Had enough of the gloves. They move. Oh wait, no, they move 2. They move 1, and then they move 1, 2. Okay. It's getting confused. Okay, so we have a 10 and a 5. I don't need the 10 anymore. So I already have the glove, and I don't need the 5 anymore. So this could be a 7 and an 8 instead, which would be a drive symbol, which I could do, and an 8, which is the lock. So I'll take that, let them go 2, and then go ahead and I move 1, which gives me $2, and I get a lock. Nope, I'm gonna go this one again to get the loot first. Okay, and I have $3 now, so I will recruit someone to make me better. 10 that's been attacked by a rooster, a mask, another lock, 3, but 3 doesn't really come up that often. It's kind of tricky. 1, 5 would be a flashlight. I do need a couple flashlights, and I only have a 3 to get the flashlight right now, so I'm gonna get that one. Let's go with the 5. She's got a double belt on. She had a double belt on regular, which is, you know, extra special. Okay. The way these people, whoever did the character art on this, did a really good job. It's very cute. And they move forward too. Okay. Okay, could do an 8 and a 7. It's an option. I could do my 5, so I could get the double, and then a 10. But then I have more gloves, and I don't really need gloves right now, but I did need the flashlight. If I do 2 gloves, I get $2. Nope, I'm gonna go with the 7 and drive, and the 8 and get a lock. Okay, so lock it is, and then a drive. And I'm here so I can still decide if I want to take that shortcut this time or not. And they're gonna move forward 1 space. Ooh, gonna need to roll that guy, re-roll that guy. For sure. So let's see what else we got. If I like things, so I do need a mask, so I'm cool with keeping 1, 9. And then let's re-roll the rest. 7 is not bad to drive, but or should I just keep the 7? What was I wanting otherwise? I was kind of wanting to get a 5 in general. Let's re-roll since I'm paying $1. Let's just see how we go. A 6, so it got me $2, so oops, not terrible. And then the 9 gets me the mask. And then 0, they move forward 1 space. Okay. still too poor to recruit. Ooh, good. Okay, so I got a 5 and I got a 12. So double drive, and they can drive forward 2. 1, 2. And then I'll take my double drive. And I'm just... yeah, I'm going to shortcut over here. And I want to still get the dollars so I can recruit more. I think that's important. So 1, 2. So I'm going to get the extra $2. And then my 5 will give me a flashlight to complete this. Hooray. And a glove. And during my recruit phase, I will spend the 3 to recruit. So 3 cards. Another 5 could be, ooh, beefing up on the 5 and making 5 my number. Yep. I'm going to do that. Okay, so I complete this at the end of the round, which gives me a loot. Ooh, 2 mass. That's amazing. That's exactly what I needed right now. Okay, so I've completed this. I have 2 gems over there. I have $1. I need another thing. So apparently I'm going into the painting world on the basis of what we've got going on here. What does this mean? So you spend $1. At any time, pay $1 to place a marker to any symbol on a heist, task, or storage. The symbol you move to may be different from the one it was moved from. Oh, interesting. So basically you just kind of like, I could go like, if I was getting a ton of gloves, I could just put this on the flashlight and then keep refilling. So that is pretty cool. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued, and I've not played with that before. It's only worth 1 point, but it's also easy to get. I'm gonna get that one. So this will get me my necklace once I complete it with the gems as well. Okay. Seven can drive. An 11 can drive. A 6 gets money. 7, 10, a glove. I don't really need a glove. Give me $2. So if I do a drive and then get $2, I guess that's not bad. Okay, I'll do that one. So we will go 10. So this will go down here. Which will clear. Give me $2. This one will drive me forward. I get a loot card. $3. I'm rich, I tell you. And then I'm going to recruit in that regard. So let's go get some more people to make me better. 7 or a 4. Let's go 7. 7 is much more likely to come up. Plus, she's blowing like fire out of her mouth. So there's also that. She seems like a cool person to have around. And they move forward to... Okay. Five is my number. Hooray. And then an extra flashlight, which I actually do need. And then the 1 is not terrible, I guess. So 1, 2 for them. I'll put that there so I know I moved it. 5. So I get 3 things from that one and 1 from the other one. So I need 4 of these. Okay. 2 flashlights, 1 lock, and a glove. And the glove will go back down here. So the order of operations is you don't get to refill to get another quest until the end. So you can fill both 2 quests at one time. during a phase, but you won't be able to actually like take one, and then I couldn't have put the glove on something that I was going to get. You have to do it here first, clear this at the next step, and then or replenish at the next step. Okay, so all of these there. I've got a necklace, blue necklace, and guess who's gonna wear that blue necklace? This, ooh, actually I'm gonna make the 7 wear it because it seems, even though last time it didn't really come on, the 7 seems more likely to be able to wear it. Okay, so I get 1 point for having a necklace. Hooray, there's 1 point. And we'll roll again. And I need to pick out a new high. So I need a couple picture frames. So which one do I want? This one will give me a loot. This one gives me 6 points though. I want the 6 points. I just think lately I feel like I need the higher point card ones. Okay. After our last playthrough. I'm bringing you down with me. 2, gonna need to re-roll that guy. 7, I'll keep that because of the fact that, oh, this is another 7 because I could go up 2 points just for that. I don't need 2 flashlights necessarily. I'll re-roll these 2 though. Spend the 1, re-roll these 3. Is that what I want to do, or do I just want to keep that because I get to drive and get a flashlight? Could go down. I'll keep it because it'll give me 2 points. So I'm only gonna re-roll this guy. Okay. So I luckily gonna move first. I'm gonna drive, and then he's going to also drive. He's like right on my tail. Okay, and I get 2 flashlights. A 1, a 2, and 2 points from my flame blower lady. Okay, back again. So I need some driving skills here, and I need to take that shortcut. Yeah, evidently. Okay, 5 is good, but then 8 does not let me drive, and they're only gonna go forward 1. A lock. I do need a lock. Okay, I'm going to keep it. Alright, so I get a lock, a flashlight, a glove, and another lock. Okay. Now I have this special ability where I can spend $1 to move tokens around, which I think will be handy. They get to move forward 1 right beside me. And then I need another thing. So I already have got the necklace and that. So I think if I want to, I think I'm going to divert and try to get, do I have a lot of gloves? I have a lot of flashlights. Nothing really has that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this one because it's worth 5 points, and if I got 2 of the money bags and then perhaps one of these other ones with a money bag, ooh, 7+ people is worth 5 points. 1, 2, 3, oh, 7+, that's really a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna recruit that many people. Not in the solo game anyway. Okay. I should have put my necklace on the 5. I didn't think it would come up as much, but here we are. I mean, I could make it a 7 so that we do get a point. And this will be a 9, which would be a mask. I do need a mask, but I liked all the goodies better. Because I can spend $1 now and just move things. But I for sure have to drive. I've got to drive because of the fact that they will catch me if I do not drive. So this is for sure a 7, so I get a victory point on that. Yeah, and then so we'll make this the 9 and get the mask and the flashlight. Alright, and they move forward. Sorry, I drive. Don't forget that one, Bailey. And then they drive forward one as well, right behind me. Okay, I do have a use an adjacent action, which could be handy. I'm really good at rolling 5. Learned that. 8, does that give me a drive though? No. Oh, yes, because I'll use this and then make it be a 7 and this be a 5. Golden rolls. Okay. So this will be a 7, which means I get a point and a flashlight, which will be oh, I get a loot already. Sorry, I kind of missed that. 2 victory points. Technically, those are at the end of the game, but since I'm playing solo, I just do it immediately. Okay, so the flashlight, get to drive. They will drive. Oh, sorry, I'm taking the shortcut. They will drive the long way around. I will not. And then I get a lock. Another flashlight. Give me another one of these. And a glove. Perfect. And then oh yeah, I already did. So 3 victory points from this. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm very messy today. Apparently. Okay. 12. I could get a double driving. And 7. I'd take that to give me a little bit of breathing room, I think. Ooh, a triple drive. So again, I kind of start driving a little fast though. And that's kind of what got me last time. Like I needed to be close so that I can stay in the thing, but I'm not really seeing. I mean, a 10 would get me a glove, but I'm going to go 7 again because this, and my rationale is, again, I get the victory point for the 1, and then flashlight is helping me kind of get these, which keep getting me victory points, actually. And then a drive, and then a double drive. So fast. Now maybe I don't have to worry about driving for a while. And 1, 2. Whoops. I think it was like this. I need to not roll by my stuff. 4 to get me $2. 7. I'm going to re-roll them all. Let's try again. I'm okay with the 1, I think, because it's not as bad as a 2. I'll re-roll them all. I said I was going to do them all, so let's just do all of them. Better. Okay. So 5, I like my number 5. And a 10. Okay, so I get a glove, a lock, and a flashlight, which again gets me a moot card. Ooh, I need to look up what that means. And then another glove, which will hang out over here, and that just cleared that, so I get $2. Nice. Okay, and they move forward 1 space with this guy. So what does this one mean? I get to do, during phase 2, when another player is boss, activate both gang members. Oh, you don't use this in a solo game. Oh wait, no, sorry. Solo game, choose one of the gang members to activate twice. Ooh, nice. Okay. Need to re-roll that. Real bad. I need mask, and I could use it to activate it twice. This would be an 8 in the lock, and that would get me the other thing, but I spend $1 to re-roll that. Okay. So they move 1. I get to spend this to activate this twice to give me 2 masks. And I'll get this one, and then this one. And then a lock. Bum, ba, da, dum. And that gives me a necklace. And you know who's gonna wear that necklace? This guy. And he's wearing a green shirt and he's ready. He's got a green hat, green necklace. Never looked better. Okay. And my last thing. So I want to try to get a money bag symbol. So I'm going to get, I definitely don't have over 7. So that one's thing is not going to do me any good. So I think I'm going to try for this one. Okay. Four and 8. I don't love that. I'm just gonna re-roll them all. Shake it up. See, I'll leave that because that'll just get them 2. So as long as I get 1 drive symbol, I will survive. Seven, I'll activate that, it'll give me a drive, and this one will also give me a drive. Okay. I'll just do it. Even though I don't get my mask, but that's okay. I'll take it. So 2 flashlights. Dun dun. And that will give me a loot card. 3 victory points. 2, 3. I activate 7 twice. 1, 2. And then I get 2 drives. 1, 2, which gives me another loot. 3 more victory points. 1, 2, 3. And they will drive to 1, 2. Okay. We're getting close. I'm 2 spaces away from the end thing. I for sure need the mask this time. And once I have some money, I haven't used my ability yet, but I can move tokens around. Even if I had one sitting up here, I'm allowed to move it as well. All right. No whammies. Okay. I needed a mask. There's only a mask at 9. Ah. Or at 2, of course. They're going to move forward 2, so I need to drive 1. So if I go 7 again, I mean, it keeps giving me a victory point, which is like why it's so hard not to do. Or I could get the 5. Yeah, let's do the 5. That's better. And 6. Ooh, but how do I drive if that's the case? Because then they'll tie me, and that won't do. So I've got to drive. Okay, so I'm forced to do the 7 so that I can drive. And then the 4. Okay, $2. Lets me re-roll at least. 7, I get 1 victory point for activating it. A flashlight. And, ooh, this is what I'll do. So I'll drive 1. They're going to drive 2. 1, 2. I'm going to spend my $1 finally to move a token here so that I can get this activated, and this will give me $2 here, and then this will flip here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I can get one more, then I get another necklace. Okay, $3, and then what is my last thing I would like? I guess something that I think I'm gonna roll a lot of. I have a lot of flashlights. Also have lock flashlight glove, not mask. I'm gonna take this one just because it seems the easiest to be able to. No, this one. Be the easiest, I think. To try to fill up. Okay. Dum dum. I don't have enough to recruit. Plus, I need to save it. Perhaps they don't pass me before I lose. Okay. my car heard that loud and clear. They're like, "We're not going to get caught." Put the pedal to the metal. Okay. That's all I wanted to do is drive. They also wanted to drive. I'll keep a 5, and I'm going to re-roll everything else. So I have a 4 and an 8. But that won't do because I actually do need to drive. I should have thought of that a little bit closer. So I'll keep the 3. No. I'm just going to re-roll all of these again because I realize now that that was foolish because I have to drive. So I should have kept one of my drives. Okay. 7, heard me loud and clear again. Like, gotta drive. Get it. Okay, 7, I'm gonna get a victory point for activating. And then they'll take a flashlight. So I'm not gonna get very much of this done, unfortunately. And I don't think I'll be able to get my necklace. Oh, shucks. But I do drive 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, we're almost to where we were last time. Okay, so I drove. They have to move 1. It is the final turn, so I don't roll the police die. I just get to roll this. So come on, give me 5 and 7. That's what I need in my life. 7 and 8. It's close. Okay. So 7 again, or 9 for the masks, and 6 for money. I don't want that as much. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep it at the 7 and 8. Okay, so I gotta go up 1 point for activating 7. I get a flashlight. I get to drive, which will give me 1 more point. And 8, I get a lock. Too short. Womp, 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 womp. That is okay. So that is the end of the game. So we'll go ahead and do our final scoring, which should be better than last time. Okay, so again, I will follow the rules. Any points on completed heists? So let's flip these guys back over. Emotional 11 got these completed for us here. So we scored 3, 9, 10, plus another 11. So 21 plus 27, 48. Already doing so much better, you guys. Okay, 48 points from that. We didn't have any scoring effects on this one. Any points on loot cards, I've already added them in. Visible points on upgrades. So we have 1, 2, only 2 points for that. 1, 2. And then 2 points for each necklace we possess. We possess 2 necklaces, so 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 point for every 2 markers, rounded down. So I get 1 extra point. And that puts us at 55. And what is 55? So much better than 29. But what else is it? It is awesome. You are the true definition of bad company. If that's a good thing, I don't know, but it is in this game. We have done it. So we didn't get 60, but we're in basically the what I would call A category, but just not A+. So there you have it, you guys. This is Bad Company. This has been my 5th play now. So 2 with you guys, and I played 3 before this. But I've highly enjoyed it. It seems like one that I can easily get out to the table by myself and just play a quick round, and it's fun and entertaining to watch, and the little artwork is so cute. And then I haven't played it multiplayer yet, but it definitely seems one that'll be very easy and fun to teach to honestly like any of our friends. So I highly recommend. So with that, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.